Good morning students and welcome back in our video lecture with the same topic, separation of substances. So students, in my previous video lecture we have studied about many methods to separate solid mixture. So which methods we have studied in our previous video lecture? Yes, we have studied about hand picking. It is very simple method. We can just remove out unwanted material by using our hands. Then second method which we use to separate that stems of wheat or paddy and that grains of wheat and paddy from the stem, which is called threshing. Then third method that we study is winnowing. So winnowing is used to separate lighter particles or lighter substances from heavier substances. Means we just use this method to separate husk of grains and heavier particles of grain just fall down, and then lighter particles like husk they just blown away with the air. One more method we have studied is that threshing, winnowing, then hand picking, and fourth method is sieving. So what is sieving? In sieving we can just separate fine particles. Means when we sieve that mixture, then what will happen? Fine particles just pass through the holes which are present on that sieve, and larger particles remains as it is on the sieve. So these four methods we have studied in my previous video lecture. Today we are going to study about separation of insoluble solids from liquid. So some solids are insoluble in solvent like water. So tell me names of insoluble substances. Means which substances are insoluble in water? Yes, sand, soil, chalk powder, these particles, these substances are insoluble in water. Then how to separate these insoluble substances from a mixture of liquid and that insoluble substance. So today we are going to conduct activity related to this separation method. So for this activity we need things. First we have taken sand which is insoluble in water. Then we need beaker. So just take some sands in beaker. Then just add water to it. Then stir it well and just keep it for some time. Then what will happen, student? I have already done this activity. So you can see here. So what happens, student? You can see here two layers are there. Upper layer is of water, and that at the bottom what happens? All the sand particles which are insoluble, they are just settled down here at the bottom. So this process is called sedimentation. What is sedimentation? Here the process of settling down heavier particles. Which heavier particles? Which are insoluble in liquid. So the process of settling down heavier insoluble particles at the bottom of liquid is called sedimentation. Here you can clearly see two layers are there. Upper layer is of water, and at the bottom what happens? All the sand particles are just settled down at the bottom because this sand is insoluble in water. So this lower part is called sediment. The insoluble parts get these insoluble particles settle down at the bottom, and that layer is called sediment. Here which insoluble substance is acts as sediment? Here sand particles are just sediment which are insoluble and they are settled down at the bottom. Now second method is decantation. Then what is decantation? We can separate this water by simply pouring it in that clear water in another beaker. Students, you can see here, easily we can separate this sand and water. So second method is decantation. What is decantation? The process of pouring out a clear liquid from a vessel which after sedimentation. So after sedimentation what will happen? Two layers are just formed into that beaker. Which two layers? sand particles are just settled down at the bottom, and the upper layer is of clear liquid. Here that layer is of water, because here we are using water for that activity. And then just pouring of that clear liquid from a vessel without disturbing the sediment. What is sediment? This is called sediment, and we just pour water. We have already done this. So pouring of that clear water, clear liquid without disturbing the sediment layer, it is called decantation. Got it, student? What is decantation? Decantation is the process of pouring out a clear liquid from a vessel after sedimentation without disturbing the sediment. What is sediment? Sediment is the heavy insoluble particles which are just settled down at the bottom of that container. It is called decantation. So we have studied about two methods for separation of insoluble solid from liquid. So what are the insoluble solids? Soil, sand particles, chalk particles, then what iron fillings are also. These all are insoluble in water, in solvent. That's why we can separate these insoluble particles, insoluble solid from liquid by using two methods: sedimentation and decantation. What is sedimentation? It is the process in which heavier particles are just settled down at the bottom, and that layer which form at the bottom is called sediment, and the upper part consists of clear solution. That is called supernatant solution. And decantation means what? It is the process of pouring that clear water without disturbing sediment layer. And we can easily separate these two layers from each other. Here we can separate sand particles from this water. So I hope you got both points, sedimentation and decantation. Now we are going to study one more method for separation of insoluble solid from liquid, that is filtration. So next method is filtration. So filtration, it is also separation. It is the process in which that insoluble particles are separated from liquid, but here we use filter to separate that heavy particles or insoluble particles from liquid. So we are going to conduct another activity related to this. For this activity also, I just add sand and water. So you can see here, it is mixture of sand and water. You can see. So now we are going to filter this mixture by using this. What is this? It is conical flask, and it is funnel, and this is filter paper. So now this time we are going to use this filter paper to separate these insoluble particles from that mixture. So you have to add this over all this into this funnel, and by this filter paper all get filtered easily. So we will wait for a few minutes. You can see here that get filtered, and clear water. We get that clear water in conical flask. So what is filtration? It is the process of separation of insoluble solid from the liquid by using filter. So here we are using that filter paper to filter that that mixture of sand and water. Now you can see here, in conical flask all this water gets separated, it is clear water, and you can see here in this funnel all filter paper residue remains. Here you can see easily. So sand particles are larger, so these sand particles remains as it is on the filter paper, and that insoluble particle, heavier particle, you can see here, which remains as it is on the filter paper, it is called residue. It is called residue. Just now I told you about sedimentation. The bottom layer which is formed by heavier insoluble particles is called sediment, and here whatever remains on the filter paper, it is called residue. So here sand is residue. Sand particles are just remains as it is on the filter paper, it is called residue, and the clear solution which we obtain after filtration, it is called filtrate. Okay students, so it is called filtrate, and whatever form or that just collected on the filter paper, it is called residue. So today we have discussed about 3 methods for separation of insoluble solid from liquid. First is sedimentation, second is decantation, and third is filtration. So what is sedimentation? In sedimentation, the heavier insoluble particles just settle down at the bottom and they form sediment, and upper layer is clear water. So what is decantation? Pouring of that upper layer clear water after sedimentation without disturbing sediment. It is called decantation. And what is filtration? The separation of insoluble particles from the mixture by using filter or filter paper is called filtration. So I hope you got all points related to sedimentation, decantation and filtration. And these 3 methods are used for separation of only insoluble particles, insoluble substances from liquid. Means we can separate only insoluble impurities from liquid. So this is the method of separation for insoluble solids from liquid. I hope you got all points related to sedimentation, decantation and filtration. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.